for in science in terms of support for a theoretical framework. Yeah, thank you. Indeed. That particular paper discusses ancestral population size for the human, chimp, gorilla common ancestor, as well as the human chimp common ancestor. The bottom line, well, it depends where where one wishes to place, if one is so inclined to try to map Adam and Eve onto this map. Probably most individuals would try to put that at the human-chimp divergence point. And the population size at a minimum is not less than 1,000 by the evidence that we have now. Randy. Sure. The question is to comment on the on mitochondrial Eve and Y chromosome Adam. I specifically avoided that for this particular talk because that only shows us the coalescence or common ancestry of a very small part of our genome. And the Y chromosome in terms of males and the extranuclear mitochondrial genome for us, for males and females. That only tells us in terms of population size post-speciation. The issue here, and the evidence there is that there have been various bottlenecks of population size during human population sort of expansion and migration. But that just talks about our most recent common ancestor in terms of living humans for very defined portions of our genetic material. Whereas now what we're seeing is an analysis of that type of thing compared to chimpanzees at a genome-wide level. So it speaks to a different time in human evolution. Does that answer your question? So the question is along the lines of how can we compare this type of evidence to what we see in forensics with usage of DNA sequencing in court cases. It is an extrapolation of the same principles. You can do a molecular phylogeny for different human groupings and look at DNA variation within modern-day humans. And what you see is clustering of sequence similarity, clustering based on sequence similarity clusters individuals into different geographic and ethnic groups. That's what you see. It's at a very, very fine level. There are very, very few differences, but it's the same principle. So yes, this is an extrapolation based on those same principles. Thank you very much.